Hello everyone, I hope you're doing amazing. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create a Shopify store from scratch. I'm going to show you how to create a brand, how to create a store that converts, how to find suppliers online, how to add products to your store, and pretty much have a store that will make you money. Okay, a store that for sure will attract customers. And that's the first step, guys, because if you don't have that, then you have nothing. Okay, and again, the main cool thing about this video is that after watching it, then you know that if it doesn't work for you, if you then don't get sales, you know that it won't be coming from your store. You know that it will be coming from your ads or from your products maybe, but not from your store, because if you follow this video, your store will work and your store will be great. Okay, that I can guarantee you. That being said, let's start right away. So first thing first, obviously you want a domain name. Okay, so I'm just going to show you pretty much how we do it. Okay, so right here on the homepage, they offer you add the domain, so you click on it. Okay, it's good to buy the domain right on Shopify. You could buy it from other platforms such as, I think there's GoDaddy, there is Namecheap. I mean, there's so many domain platforms out there. But if you buy it from Shopify, it's going to be easier to integrate it. It's just going to be very, very quick. Okay, so buy a new domain, and here you enter the domain you want to buy. So you want a domain with a .com. Okay, that's what you want. I don't care if the name that you love doesn't have a .com, then don't buy it. Okay, it's extremely important. It increases trust and it's just way, way, way better. All right. So again, here I'm not going to buy a domain because this is an example, but depending on your niche, you want something that sounds cool, not too long, and that's it. Okay. Then there is no perfect name, guys. You have to understand that big brands like Walmart, Amazon, those names are they're not amazing. Okay. There's nothing crazy cool about those names, but they are what they are now. They are huge companies, right? And they're not huge companies because of their names. They are huge companies because of the people behind that name, because of the people behind that brand. Okay, that's it. If you're a hard worker, if you do things well, you're gonna make money. It doesn't matter if your store has a really, really cool name or a normal name. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Let's say you have a dog store. You can call it Doggo. Um, Doggo Lifestyle. So yeah, you see, that's not always easy, obviously, because Doggo's Lifestyle. There you go. You have doggosLifestyle.com. So see, that's a pretty cool domain name that I really, really thought about on the spot, guys. Like, this is not premeditated. I really thought about this right now. So very simple, and that's it. You have a domain name with a .com. You click on buy, and that's it. Okay, so that's it for the domain name. Then you can integrate it. It's very easy to do. So right now, what we're going to do is the next step. We're going to pick a theme. Okay, so we're going to pick a theme because obviously that's how you're going to create your store. This is the base of your store. So you have the free themes from Shopify. You have premium themes that cost hundreds of dollars. In the beginning, I recommend people to use the Debutify theme. The reason for that is because it's a great theme with a lot of features, and it's pretty much free, except if you want some add-on and stuff like this, which I do. But it's still an amazing product, and it works really well. It looks super, super, super clean, and you can customize it a lot. You can pretty much do whatever you want with it. That's why I recommend it. Okay, so very easy. We're going to go on the Debutify themes website right here, and we're gonna click on free download. All right. Now you add your Shopify store name. So we have it here. Click on free download now. Being redirected right here. Boom. Right in the apps. Perfect. We click install unlisted app. There we go. So right now we're gonna click on add to theme library. Okay, we're gonna download the theme. That's the app pretty much, so you can check the add-ons and a lot of different things. Okay, so we're gonna check, we're gonna add the theme to the library right now. Add to theme library. Theme added. And that's it. So again, this is the free theme. Then you have different add-ons you can see there. Okay, so add to card animation, card countdown, card discount, card go, chat box, collection, add to card, color swatches, cookie box, and so on and so on. Okay, I'm going to actually pay for it so I can use it and show you exactly what I want to have on the store. Okay, you don't have to, but again, I like to use some of those add-ons. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pay for the app. I'm going to pay for the add-on and pay for all of the add-on, like the premium account, and then I can show you that. Okay, so see you in a bit. All right, guys. So when you downloaded your theme and you selected the plan, there you go on online store. Then we go select theme right here. So it's WGFI 2.0.2. And we click on customize. All right, so this is our theme builder. Okay, so you can see here very similar to other themes, and now we have to create our theme. Okay, so I'm going to show you pretty much what I want for my homepage, what I want for a product page, and so on. Okay, so as you can see here, we can see a nice, how do you say, like a landscape page, like like a slideshow. Okay, so this is this part right here I want to keep. Okay, here we have a featured content. This I'm going to remove. Featured products I'm going to keep because I want to have my best sellers here. Collection list I'm actually going to remove. I'm going to have slideshows for collections. Okay, like a whole slideshow. And this I'm going to remove as well. I'm going to have another slideshow with my blog, and I'm going to keep this. Okay, so let's start right away. Before we do anything, we need pictures. Okay, so let's say we want to create a relationship store. Okay, so I can give you a few examples, but it doesn't really matter. But here I think a relationship store would be good. So gift for women, wives, husbands, doesn't really matter. So we're going to go on a site called Unsplash. Okay, that's where we're going to find our pictures. So let's see you there. All right, so we are now on Unsplash. Unsplash is an amazing website where you can find some free usable images. Okay, so here we're gonna write, for example, love. Okay, because it's a relationship store, and let's see what pops up. All right, so this image is pretty cool. This as well. So you want to spend some time doing this, okay? You don't want to have the same image that everybody else has. This is cool as well. Actually, I like this one. Like the lights. I just with a pretty woman. I think it's a cool image. This one is nice as well. So you want something that obviously looks, like I said, different, and yeah, a little bit different, because if you use just an image like this or an image like that, I mean, everybody, is probably going to do that. It's good to stand out, do something different. But again, let's not waste too much time doing this. But I actually enjoyed that part. I actually enjoyed because I love design, I love images, so I like to do things well. And this is one of the part I enjoy the most: creating my store and finding the right images and really make sure that people that will land on my store will feel at ease, they will feel good. So here this image is good as well. Okay, so we're gonna download a few, and then we're gonna see on our store which one look better. Okay, so we're going to download, what was it, this one. Yeah, all right, this one's nice. This one we're going to download, this one. Oh, thank you. Right here. So you get the idea. Okay, we just find the images that we like the best. Obviously those, we'll see if they fit our slideshow, okay, because that's not really the same size. And we want pictures for the whole store. We don't need that many pictures like these, okay, because then we're gonna have product pictures, so we just need a few. We need some for our blog as well, like I said. So again, you can spend a bit amount of time, and again, this is a live video, so I don't want to spend 2 hours looking for pictures, but this is something I would actually do if I'm on my own. And like I said, it's a part I enjoy, so I would do it. Would spend maybe not 2 hours, but at least 30 minutes or so looking at a lot of different pages, a lot of different, try different things as well, like couples, and yeah, different things, just to see what pops up and see which one I prefer. Okay, and then I will use those for my store. So I want something again that is marvelous. So this one, for example, looks extremely good to me. This one is very nice as well. So you get the idea. Something like, obviously we want to really we want to convey a deep message. Okay, so here obviously we're talking about relationship. So we want to talk about love. We want to make people feel good on the store, and think about love, think about their relationship, think about feelings. Okay, if you have a dog store, you want them to think about their dogs, how dear it is to them. If you have a I don't know, outdoor store, you want to talk about the freedom of being outside, an image that captures that moment, because like we say, an image captures is like speaks 1,000 words. So again, an image that will show somebody in the wild having an amazing time, like next to a cascade or something, just to really picture that freedom, right? So here, like, we want to picture love, but not in a too cheesy way. We want something, again, that looks nice, because like a picture like this is a nice picture, but for me there's nothing special to it. There's two people, there's like the lighting is a bit weird. I mean, it's not a bad picture, but it's just not, doesn't stand out. Even this one, see, this one is nice as well, but again, very basic, very basic background right here, and it's a nice picture as well. But I think a picture like, where is it, like this one or this one is more astonishing. You see it and you're like, wow, this is cool. Okay, even this one is actually cool. So yeah, let's find a few more maybe, and then let's add it to our store. Okay, we might come back here again. This is live video, so I might come back here to add a few more later on. Okay, so I'm trying to find other pictures like this size, right? Because this size might not fit, like I said earlier. So let's see if we can find another one that's pretty cool. And then start building the store. Yeah, nothing that really attracts me here. I think we already have a few. Might use them. But you get the idea. You just need to spend time and really scroll and look at different pictures, and you can try different keywords, obviously. But yeah, not finding anything crazy interesting right here. And it's loading slow for some reason as well. This one is nice, see? This one's pretty cool. So we're gonna download this one. This is cool. Let's see if we can get another one, last one before we go. Come on. Yep. Alright, let's go back to our store. I think we have enough, maybe on the way up, maybe you can find something else. And let's build down our store. This one's okay. So this one is actually pretty cool as well. Yeah, I haven't seen it. It's pretty cool. Okay. Alright guys, you can also try this before we go, because when you type luxury, usually you get some really like nice backgrounds and nice pictures pretty much. See, you get some cool stuff like this. So this is actually pretty nice. Just a hotel. Can't really see anything. But not bad actually. This one's pretty cool, but you can't really see anything. Anyway, yeah, let's not waste any more time here, and let's go back to our store. Alright, so we are now back in Beautify, and we're going to design our first welcome banner. Okay, so here you have the drawer menu. Okay, so this is here, the header, and the welcome, which is here. You can see welcome. Featured content, you can see is here, and so on. All right, featured products. So we're gonna click on welcome, and here we have full section. We have the size of the section. So it really depends how we want it to look. Usually I like either medium or large. Okay, full, I don't think there's a big difference. Let's see. Yeah, no, full is just same thing. So medium and large depends again on the picture and so on. For now we're gonna stay on we're gonna stay on full, and we're gonna upload the picture right here. So we can see we have different slides. Usually I like to have only one, because when you have more than one slide, it tends to obviously those are big files, right? So they're going to take a lot of space in your store, and it might slow your website down. Okay, so actually you can see here, this is, we select the image and we upload the image. But before we do that, we're going to actually go on a website called Tiny PNG, and we're going to decrease the size of the images we just selected, because the images that we just downloaded are really high quality, and that's what you want. But unfortunately you can't really upload such high definition picture, because it's going to be very heavy on your store. So if you only have one product, okay, it's fine. But if you have like 25 products with different images and a big store, you're going to pay. You're going to pay for it. Like if you're going to have a very slow store, that's not worth it, obviously. So we're going to go right now in Tiny PNG. All right, Tiny PNG, and then we have our files right here. So I'm going to upload the files, and just to show you how to do it. So as you can see here, I've uploaded the different files, and you can see those are huge. 3 megabytes, 5 megabytes for this one. I mean, this is just insane. And imagine you have 3, 4, 5, 10 pictures of those, and you have a really slow website. So that's why you want to compress them. Okay. Again, I didn't have to do that for that store because it's an example, but just showing you how I would do it for myself, and that's how I would do it. Okay, so very simple. And then down the line, when you actually grow your stores, you can show that, and even show that video actually to your VAs and teach them how to do it, how to create a store from scratch, and how to compress images and do everything. So this one is actually too large, as you can see. So now when it's uploaded and it says finished, you can download the file, and now it's like more than half the weight. So that's pretty good. It's still pretty heavy, to be honest. You could go on another site on Google. You can say like decrease file size online, and then you can decrease even more. Usually since my stores don't have a lot of products, I don't mind having like a 900, 700 kilobyte file. But yeah, like it's just like if you have like a general store, then it's definitely an issue. So right now you're gonna see when this is going to be over, you can download all, and you can download as a file, and then you have all the document in the same file. Okay, so you get the idea. That's it. Now it's done, and now you can use the files. Okay, so let's go back to our course. Oh, sorry, our store, and let's do it. So we're back here. Okay, now we're going to select the image, and we're going to add some images and see how they look. Again, this is live. Really want to show you how I do it for myself. Okay, so this is not planned, and you can see how I adjust, how I select different images, and I realized, oh, actually it's not the right image. I want something different. I want a different light. I want a different picture. So that's why I'm doing it like this, and that's how it's going to happen for you anyway. You're not going to plan things in advance. You're going to go on a site, select images, and create your store live. Okay, so now we're going to click on select image. Then we're going to click on upload image. All right, so we've selected an image, as you can see, and now we're going to click here and we click select. All right, you can see here we have the, where is it? There you go. So the show overlay, obviously you can see the text a bit more, but you can't see the picture much. Since I don't like to have too much text, I like to see the picture, so I want to actually remove the overlay right here, and I like to have I like to have an image like this. You can see this image looks pretty nice. Okay, we see a couple store, but this looks really clean. Okay, we can have a look at other pictures that we actually created and found together. But this one already looks fine to me. It looks really clean and really crisp. But just for the sake of the example, let's have a look at a few other images. There we go. So here we have the second image. Click select. And I'm not sure which one I prefer, to be honest. I think I prefer the other one. But this one looks pretty cool as well. So it doesn't matter which one you choose between the two. Here we have me to center. We could do different thing as well if you want to have top center. Let's see. Don't change anything. Yeah, it doesn't change anything. So middle center. And yeah, I actually think I prefer the other one, but like I said, this is a great image, and you don't really need yeah, you don't really need to overthink it. So now that we've done this, we're going to actually change the heading and the text. Okay, so usually I don't necessarily have a heading. I like to have one line, and it needs to be like a hook, so like, for example, since it's a gift, it's a relationship store, we can say gift for your other half. This could be a good one. Then you can even remove those. You can remove these, and just to keep it like a cleaner look. Okay, for your other half, you can also have how to say your new, like something catchy, your new favorite place, something like that, could be cool. So here we're gonna leave this. Again, it's really up to you to come up with something catchy. Of course, you want to do some research on the niche and make sure that you know what people love and what people don't like, and then you can really connect with the niche. That's very important. When you select niche like this one, or again, if it's a dog niche or a cat niche, or it doesn't matter what it is, you need to really be in the niche, live in the niche, so that you know what you're talking about. If you know nothing about love and, for example, never had a girlfriend before, it's definitely going to be a hard niche because you don't really know what makes people tick. If you never had a dog before and you open a dog store, same thing. It's going to be very, very hard because you're not going to speak the language. And that's the thing about being self-aware, because if you're not in the niche, let's say you're not a dog lover, you're not a dog owner, and you're like, oh, I'm going to open a dog store just because people told me it's the new trend, or because people told me that's what works, right? But you might think you know a lot about dogs, but trust me, you don't. You don't until you are actually in the niche, until you actually own a dog, until you actually care about dogs and you actually follow pages and so on. And this concept applies to every single niche in the game. Okay, that's why I recommend people to do a bit of research. If you don't have much experience on a niche, do a bit of research, make sure you know what you're talking about, and then you can obviously create a store and find the right copy, because that's the main thing. Images, it's all right, but then you have to find the right text and what make people take this. I know it's exactly what people want. Okay, they come in the store because they looked at my ad, they liked the ad, they want to buy my product, they want gifts for their other half, for the people they love. Okay, that's just straightforward, straight to the point, and that's exactly what they want. Once again, so here we leave it like this. Okay, that's it. Shop now, that's good. We can leave to all collections for now. It's all right, since we haven't worked on collections yet. And that's it. Now you save, you click on save. Actually, before we do that, I'm just going to change the picture again. See if I think the other one was actually better. Yeah, this one is nice. Both are nice, to be honest. So, and I think this pops even more with this text. So let's leave it like this. All right, here you have a good example of a nice store. And again, guys, like the picture is almost going to be the theme of my store. Now I see like those colors are orange and blue, so maybe I want to stay within those colors. Maybe I want to keep this type of color, this light blue, this light orange, again, that's an idea. It can have different colors, but I think this would be really amazing to do it, like really amazing to do that. So okay, that's it for this. So now let's go back. Okay, let's just work a bit on the header before we go on products and so on. All right, so we have our header here and we don't have a logo. That's why it says Pinterest Ads University. Okay, so for a logo, you want to create it on Canva or go on Upwork, which is a platform you can hire people, and ask them if they, if that you want to have a logo, and you tell them pretty much what you want, they make it for you. Okay, you also have other options. There is one option called Tyler Brands. Okay, Tyler Brand is pretty much a logo generator. So you go there, you pay, I don't know, I think it's $50 or something like that, and then you pretty much write the name of your business, you show them which shapes and font you like, and then they come up with a cool logo. And that's what they do. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and that's it. And then you have something that is pretty cool. So right now we're going to do something pretty quick on Canva, okay? Because we haven't even decided of a store name, because in the beginning I was talking about a dog domain name, but here it's okay. We're gonna come up with a name on Canva, and then we're gonna make our logo. Okay, so let's see on Canva, and let's do it right now. All right, so we are now on Canva, okay, canva.com, very cool tool. So we're gonna click on logo, okay, right here. And right now we're going to create a logo thanks to the templates. You can see here search templates. You have a bunch of templates, okay, for different niches. Obviously don't do that for a love store, for a relationship store. But like, yeah, you get the idea. You have different things. It's pretty cool. So maybe let's see if we write love, for example, are we going to get anything cool or not? Nothing crazy. Yeah, I think we need to scroll and see, find something. Because here she's gonna type, she's gonna write, we're just gonna have the word love in the logo, but it's not really gonna do anything. All right, so we're back to the normal page, and we have different logos. So again, we're not gonna spend forever doing this because obviously you could spend hours doing it. Just giving you an idea of what to do, and pretty much, you know, yeah, like how to create a logo. But again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a logo maker. What I know is like I just know how to do it, to make it nice and clean, and that's it. But if you want something professional, definitely hire somebody from Upwork. Okay, me, I only use Canva and templates like this, and that's it. Again, just to show you in this video. So for example, we're gonna use this one. I think this one is pretty cool. And so here, like I said, we have a picture on a store that is like, there's a lot of orange and blue. So here we have a dark blue, we have orange. So I want to keep this orange. Maybe I want to actually have a white background, because I want this to be transparent pretty much. I want it to be white on white, because otherwise we're going to have a big square on our store. You know, it's going to be on the header. So you're going to see it later. But if we have it blue, it's going to be a big blue square on the white header. We don't want that, right? We want to have a white background on the white header. So we're going to come here, we're going to click here, white. Okay, so it changes, very easy. Okay, and here we're going to type the name of our store. So again, we didn't come up with a name. Again, before you come up with a name, of course, make sure you have the domain name. Okay, this is just for the sake of the argument for this example right here. So let's say we can write our name our store love lovers. So lovers lifestyle. Okay, we can maybe have a style like this, and then we can maybe write something here different as well, like I don't know, gift stores, or gift for your other half, maybe, if it's not too long. It's not bad actually, yeah. Well, here you are. Okay, you have something very simple. Obviously, if you want a different design, a different logo, then you can either use one from a different design. Okay, you can copy and paste here, or like I said, you can hire somebody on Upwork. Don't sweat this, okay, because you can always change your logo later on. Okay, it's not like you Coca-Cola, and when you're going to change your logo, you're going to freaking upset the world. It's not going to happen. Nobody knows you and nobody cares, especially in the beginning. So right now, you're just experimenting. You want it to look clean and stylish. This looks clean and stylish. You don't really need to do anything to it. And that's it. Okay, so here we have our logo ready to be used. Okay, we can download it here. So click on download. Okay, and then you choose PNG, and oh, actually, I think this was a premium logo, so they don't want me to pay, and don't pay for images. Okay, so this this image right here is actually not free. Great. So let's see what we can do. It's actually weird. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to actually take a screenshot of this, and that's it. Problem solved. Okay. Usually, obviously, you want to have a nice quality, but this is going to be enough because we want a small file. So we're just going to take a screenshot. End of story. Bam, done. So right here we have our logo, okay, and I'm going to show you right now how to add it to the store. All right, back to our nice store, and we are in logo here. So actually, let me see, because this is, okay, there we go. So here we see you upload the image, and I think we're going to actually see, I'm going to show you what I meant by the background, because I think we might have to have this logo transparent because of this. So I'm going to show you how to do that. All right, so we added our logo right here, as you can see. Okay, here you can't see it, but if you scroll down, you can see it. Okay, obviously it's a bit small right now, so we can actually increase the height. Maybe let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks a bit better now. We don't want the thing to be too big anyway. Let's increase it a bit more. There you go. Yeah, it still seems a bit big, but to be honest, to be a bit small. But when you're gonna have your store on a big page, it's gonna look fine. Okay, obviously, if you want it to be bigger, you can zoom on it when you take the screenshot, or have a more close-up picture, and then it's gonna be bigger. Okay, and that's it. So that's for the thing like that. And then if you have if you want a transparent header, obviously that's here. That's for right here. You need to actually go on Google and you type remove background picture online. So we're gonna do it now to get together. Okay, just so you can see. So remove background picture online. You can type here. Going to upload an image. And here they remove the background. Now we click on download and we are good to go. So I think this is not free, obviously, otherwise they would say, yeah, of course, download. Okay, so that's it. We've downloaded the image. Now let's go back to our store and let's upload the image. There we go. As you can see, we have our logo uploaded right here. Okay, so obviously you can't really see it here. Let's see what we can do. So logo height, it's big. Mobile header, that's for header, it's different for the mobile sorry things. Theme settings, theme settings. All right, so the reason why we can't really see it is because we removed the overlay. If we're gonna save this, if we go back and where was it? Here, show overlay. Obviously you're gonna see the picture way more, the logo way more. You can do that as well. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I prefer without it, but again, the logo can't be seen much. Again, that's when you have to tweak it. Okay, obviously I don't have time to do it right now because otherwise the video is gonna last 5 hours. But right now what I would do is I would actually make this logo bigger. So since like what we've done, we took a screenshot, I would take a smaller screenshot of the actual picture. So I would not take the white around it. I would take just the text, as a screenshot, and this will look better. But it's already nice. It's already pretty clean. Okay, on the mobile, it's here. Okay, it looks pretty good. Actually, on mobile, I think we can increase it. Let's see. Where was it? I think it's header and logo height mobile. There we go. Can increase it a bit. So this looks good. Okay. Obviously, if you change the color, or if you have black, whatever, you're gonna see it better. It's gonna be even better. But this is already good. And like I said, you could make it better by taking like a closer image, like a bigger image. So let me show you actually what I meant. So if you would do this, you would take a screenshot like this instead. This will be very big like it would be much bigger than before. Okay, so we have the screenshot like this. Actually, let's test it right away and see if it makes a difference. All right, so I've added the new image. It makes a small difference, not huge, but a small difference. Slightly bigger. Again, it's just this logo that is very small. If you have a logo where you have like one word on top of each other, it's going to be easier to read and it's going to be bigger. Okay, but it's fine. At least you get the idea. And this still looks good. All right, so then we're good to go. Let's go back here. So let's save. So we were here, we had our overlay. Actually, like I said, let's remove it. Yeah, I actually prefer without the overlay, even though the logo, see, you can see here now it looks much bigger. See, now you can see the difference here. It's night and day. It was not a big difference here, but here it's huge, and here it looks actually very nice. So here now we have a big difference. And like I've shown you, I just took a screenshot that was actually, you know, more like tighter screenshot, and that's how it looks. And that's it, guys. You know, there's just nothing crazy here, and you have something that looks good and clean and good. Like, look just at this part, this looks super good. Okay, you could actually change the color of this button. You could put it orange, like the color of this. Again, this will set the tone for my entire store. Okay, because this is your logo. So you have orange. Okay, let's say you can even have the leaf in blue. I didn't do that because, yeah, I could do a lot of different things, but you could have the leaf in blue right here, and then you can have orange and blue if you really want to push it far, and then you can keep blue and orange for the whole store. Okay, so here we're going to save, and we're going to keep this. This is good. And it doesn't matter that here it's pretty small when we are here, because when people is going to scroll down, and then it looks great, you can actually see the brand. So this, I'm very happy with this. All right, so that's it for the home decor. That's pretty cool. So now, like I said, here we're going to actually remove this stuff right here. Remove section. And that's how I like to have it. I like to have, like I said, the banner here. Then I have to have my featured products here. Then I'm actually removing this. I'm going to remove this right here. Right here, we're going to keep the subscribe button, and I'm going to remove the collection list as well. And I'm just going to add a section, and I'm going to add it image with text or slideshow. Yeah, I'm going to add a slideshow. But this one is going to be actually small. Slideshow add, and I'm going to medium, you know. No, actually medium is pretty big, so small. There you go. And I'm gonna add it. So we have the slideshow here. I'm gonna add probably the slideshow here and the subscribe right here. Okay, so here I'm gonna have like it is the landing page, the home page. So people, they don't necessarily land here, but if they buy a product from the product page and then they want to explore your site, they're going to come here and then they see what your store is about. Here you have your main products. Here you have another slideshow. It could be your blog, it could be your collection. Okay, and here you have subscribed to our newsletter. So here you have a nice layout here. That's what I use for all of my stores. I don't go crazy when it comes to that. Why? Because I want to keep it sharp. I want to keep it nice, and you can't force people to buy. Okay, people will buy if they want to, and it's not because you put 1,000 products on your homepage. Buy me now, buy me now, buy me now. They will buy. They will actually do the opposite, because people love to be forced to do things they don't want to do. Think about it. When people tell you do this, do this, do this, do you actually want to do it, or do you want to do the opposite? Quite the opposite, right? That's how I am. So you want to be subtle about it. It's like seduction. It's actually a good point, because this is a relationship store, but seducing customer into buying is like you have to really seduce them and make sure that they buy, and you have to be subtle, you have to be refined, and you can't just force them too much. Okay, you have to force them, but in an elegant manner. So here we're gonna do this later because we're gonna create products later on. Slideshow here, okay, and here, for example, let's do it quick because since we're here, we're not gonna go back to this. So subscribe to our newsletter. This is obviously one of the mistakes that everybody makes. They just leave it like this and they are happy with it and they just, that's it. The thing is, people will not subscribe to your newsletter if you don't give them something in exchange. Okay, why? Because people are busy. They have other things to do than just giving their email address for free to somebody like you that they don't care about. That's true. People care about themselves. They don't care about other people. That's the truth. Okay, except the few loved ones. So you have to give them something if you won't expect their email address, because people hates to be spammed. Sorry, and they're always afraid of being spammed by brands because brands abused it. And so you want to give them something. What I would give them is a discount plus a freebie. A freebie is something in exchange of something, like an ebook, for example. So I will write an ebook, for example, in this relationship niche, I will write an ebook on how to seduce, either not necessarily how to seduce, but maybe your next vacation with your other half, or some quick meals you could do for the Valentine's Day, or even for every day, or some quick nice intention that you could do, like buying chocolate and different things, whatever, something more obviously more original than that. And you can write like a blog section, and also, of course, and have this ebook where you can write all those tips and give it for free for people. Now, you don't want to go on Google and copy and paste what you found, like in the first thing that you found, and just like create an ebook with it, because that's dishonest, and again, people won't care about it. You need to actually write something that people want to read, something that they're not going to find easily. So again, do your research, okay? Make sure that people want to read what you're going to write, because otherwise you're going to waste your time anyway. And really write stuff about that people want to read. So maybe things that you can't find everywhere, things that, like, how to make your other half happy by doing like some nice things in the house, some nice like cooking certain things, but again, something that are a bit different, not just offering flowers and chocolate. And again, this applies to every niche. So here, like I said, you will have the discounts. So we'll have subscribe to newsletter. You can have so that's what people want anyway. They want a discount, okay? And then here you could say get a free ebook, and then let's say we call the ebook 20 ways to improve 20 ways to see, so that's something simple like this, and this works, guys. This works really good. So what's going on here? That's it. Okay, so you have your subscribe thing here. Okay, good to go. So we save, and that's it. Now we want to work on the colors. Okay, so like I said, I want to keep the same orange because that's the color I've used for my logo. So what I would do to do things well, I would go back to where I was in Canva, and I'm going to show you right now, and I'm going to copy and paste the color code. All right, so we are back on Canva right here, and you can see this is the orange. And if you click here, you have the color code here. So it's E88A60. For some reason, I can't copy and paste it, but I'm just going to remember it. E88A60, and then I'm going to write it in our theme code, okay, in the theme colors, and then I can have the same color. Why you want to do this? Because obviously you want to have the same color everywhere. If you just pick a random orange, you're gonna have a rainbow at the end of the day. You're gonna have a light orange, a deep orange, a dark orange. This is not professional, and it's extremely easy to do here. So you just do this, copy this, and then you're good to go. All right, so let's do it now. All right, so we are back to our store. We're gonna go back here, and we're gonna go with team settings, colors, and here we are. Okay, so here we have buttons, buy buttons, link and accent, sales tags. So we're gonna go in buttons first, and we're going to type our code. There we go. So now we have the same orange, as you can see. Okay, and we're going to copy this right here, and then we're going to put it everywhere. So we have buy buttons, we can have boom. We have so links and accent, same thing for the main colors of the store. Okay, so right here, sale tag, there you go. Could change this. There you go. Actually, you can click on recently selected. And that's it. So now we have the nice colors for all of your store. Already looks nicer. Okay, here actually we didn't do this. We need to fix this as well, so we can do it on orange as well. I think that's the one. Is it the one? No, heading is actually not, my bad. Heading is actually the, so we don't want this. We want it black. All right. This was for the header announcement background. So maybe let's see if we keep it orange. Yeah, that's much better. So we can have it either, I would have either white or orange like this. Okay, so there already looks nicer. Looks more like our store. And here we have our slideshow. So let's get over with this as well before we move to something else. We have our slideshow right here, and where is it? It's here. So let's say again, this could be a blog section. Okay, so let's say you have articles, and especially in the beginning, you're not gonna have 100 products that sales. You're gonna have a few. Okay, if you're lucky. I mean, not if you're lucky. If you work hard, lucky is not the word. But you're gonna have a few, or only one, so you can have 4 or 5 here. It's enough, or 8. But you don't need 20, so you don't need to have so many products. So here, let's say you want this to be your blog section. So we're gonna go here on slideshow. We're gonna write blog or articles, and here we're gonna remove this. Don't want this. This is not what I want. And I'm going to use a different picture. So here we're gonna go select image, and we can use this one maybe. See how it goes. We need to, yeah, because it's smaller here obviously. So let's see if we change bottom center. No, top center. Yeah, but I'm not completely seduced with the image. I think we could do better. So we could have a nicer image here. So again, you can go on Unsplash and have. So here, that's how it would look. You have this. You have a product here. You have your blog section. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It's a bit like cut. That's a shame, but yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually also a bit. It's nice. So again, if you want better, just you can go on Unsplash. I'm not gonna do it now because again, it's gonna take me forever. But you get the idea, and then you have again a nice picture with for a store, and that's it. We have a nice subscribe here, and we're good to go. Here, actually, before we go take care of products, we're going to change the color of this as well. So I didn't mention that, but it's extremely important that your website looks good on mobile. It's the most important thing. If it looks good on desktop and on mobile, then it's not worth it. Okay. So here, actually, this looks great on mobile. See, so you don't need to change it because most people will buy from mobile anyway. So you don't need to have it perfect for desktop users. Okay. So here, this is good. Maybe you can make it a bit small. It looks huge here. Why does it look huge? Because it's mobile. Where is it? Here we go. So small. Yeah, there you go. It's much better here. So we have the blog. We have much better. So that's it. And you can see already I like how it looks, and that's very clean, very nice looking. So now we go back. Okay, let's wait until it saves. Maybe let's go back to colors because I forgot to do the. Sorry about the very like going back and forth, but again, this is live. So again, this have this orange. It could be cool. Okay. It actually looks nice in orange. Can remove some stuff. I would actually remove the subscribe newsletter part here. I would also do this in white, the background. So copy our background, form field. So I would have it white, and I would have the text black. I actually changed everything here. Sorry. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that all day. You can have this in white and black text as well if you want, if you prefer. Looks better. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're gonna remove, let's see, for the colors again, you get the idea. I'm just trying to do as much as possible so you really get the idea, but I think it's already pretty good. So here we have also a different section. Let me see that I don't forget anything before we move here. So let's go back here, and we have a footer. I'm just gonna change because this is, I don't want to subscribe this. I don't want this. I can actually remove it. There we go. So we have about us. I can remove this as well. Okay, so you can have obviously what you want here is the private policy, the refund policy, the what is it? Terms and service policy, delivery policy, and so on. Okay, you can find these on Shopify. Okay, so if I remember correctly, if you go in settings, legal, you have refund policy. Okay, so you can create from template, privacy policy, create from template, terms of service, create from template. Okay, and then you create a page. Create a page in your store that you can create here. You can see online store pages, and you create a page, and you can have those pages in the store. Again, obviously this video is not for complete beginners because I'm not going to show exactly how to do everything, otherwise it's going to take me forever, but just explaining pretty quickly that you would have to add page, copy and paste the text that you had before, and then you have the navigation here. Navigation is the menus. You have footer menu, main menu. On main menu you'll have home, catalog, and so on, and on footer menu you have your different pages. So you can add on footer menu, you can add menu item, and you could add a different page. Okay, so pages, and then you have, here we don't have a page. If you create a page with terms of service, then you have a page. You can click here, and then this terms of service will appear on the menu items. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's how it works. Here you don't need to name footer menu. You can write, for example, customer service, and that's it. Okay, so let's go back here. If it goes a bit quick, don't hesitate to watch the video later on. All right, so we are pretty much good to go. One of the last thing is the guarantee here. We have different guarantees, as you can see. So I like this part, but we need to change this. Okay, so we will have our guarantee. We can say fast shipping. No, this is more for high quality products. Oh, my bad. Sorry about that. I removed the icon. Let me correct this really quickly. All right, so we are here in our guarantee. We have the trophy heading. We name it high quality products. Or premium quality, premium products, let's say. All right. Then we have, again, if you're working with American suppliers, which is what I do, or European supplier, that's what you're gonna have. So fast shipping. Okay. Here we can have, again, you write what you have. Obviously, you're not gonna lie. Okay. So let's say 24/7 customer service. And the last one, we can actually, you don't need to have 4, you can have 3. And there we go. All right, so here, simple, easy, looks nice, all good. All right, so actually let's do it quickly. Let's do one page quickly, just for the, so yeah, you get the idea. I wanted to skip it, but I think I should actually do it so you know how to do it. So I'm gonna go in legal, and we're gonna do just a refund policy. Okay, so we're gonna create for template. We're going to save, and I have to see if it creates a page or not. But we're gonna go back to now online store. All right, and pages, and we're gonna add a page, and we're gonna write it refund policy. And obviously you want to tweak it if it's different for you. Okay, if it's a different page for you, if for example, if it's a different if you don't offer refunds, I mean, you should, but if, let's say, you offer refunds after 30 days, if people don't send an email, whatever, you obviously want to stated here. Of course, it's going to depend on your suppliers because you're drop shippers, so it's going to depend on the condition of the supplier. So make sure you ask them, especially when you start working with them. Now, right before, you don't really need it because you don't even know if the product is going to sell. But as soon as you start selling and start working, you can check with them, and then you can update your refund policy accordingly. So we have the refund policy here, so we're gonna save it. Okay, now that we have this page, we're gonna go in navigation, we're gonna go in customer service, and we're gonna go name this refund policy, and here we're gonna page, and we have our refund policy, and we add it, and that's it. So you will do the exact same thing, guys, for the other things, okay, for everything that is written here. So you will do it for the privacy, for the term of service, and the shipping. Okay, I've done it for one because, again, you get the idea. I'm not going to do for all of them, but you need to do them. Okay, this is very, very, very important. All right. So now it's gonna appear. I'm gonna show you right now. All right, so now we go back to our footer. You can see here refund policy. All right, and that's it, guys. You know, that's just how it is for this part for the home page. So we've done the home page now. Now we're going to add a few products, and I'm going to show you how to find products first. Of course, this is not a product research video, so I'm not gonna go really over it. I'm just gonna pretty much show you how I add the product manually. Okay. From a product page online. Okay, so this, I'm just going to show you that. And again, if you want more information, it's later in the course. You're going to have a lot of videos on product research on Etsy, Facebook, Pinterest, and more. All right. So now we're going to exit this. Okay, and we're going to go on Etsy to find products right now. All right, so we are now back on Etsy. Okay, and I've selected this product. If you want to know how I select products, please have a look at the product research strategies. So this is an engraved wedding song. Okay, so the first dance, and they can have the lyrics there. So this is obviously a custom product. You could do this yourself in print on demand. This is another subject, another business. I cover it in the course, okay, in a different module. But for this type of product, it would kind of be hard to do it on print on demand. I mean, it's more work. So I would actually work with this supplier. So I would just click here, okay. Then I would say I would type contact here, and I would send them an email. Okay, I explain how to do that in my video, in my product research video that you can find in the store. But yeah, that's it. And then you pretty much tell them who you are, introduce yourself, show them your store, tell them that you would love to sell the products, and you ask them for a discount, and that's it. Okay, again, I cover that in the product research video. All right, so we are back on our product page. Okay, so as you can see, it's select material and select the style. If you sell this product, you're going to come back to this page and order it from that page, okay, or from the supplier's website. I mean, depends what they say, or maybe you can send them a CSV file with all the orders in it, and you'll be able to just do one payment and pay for all the products, all the orders that you've got. Okay, so here you can see we have some nice pictures there, so that's good. So it's very, very important. You want to have nice pictures. Could be better, to be honest, but this one is good. Obviously if it's more HD, it's good. I don't want all of them because I want to use the best one. So maybe I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. Cherry. So the way you're going to do the product page, obviously you're going to have material, okay, like this, and you're going to select the style. So print font or handwritten font. Okay, so print font, do they show them? Oh, sure it is. Okay, so you have print font, you have handwritten font. Okay, that's both thing. You can also add the personalization, so that you could tell your customers to add the personalization in the note to seller, which is in the cart page, or you could also have an app that would, you have like this on your store. Right now you won't have it, but if you download the app, you can have it. Again, we're not going to do this because this is extra work, and you can do this yourself. There's a lot of apps that do this. Okay, and there's one app called Infinite Option by Trackpad. You can have this right here and add the personalization right in your store, which is what you should do if you want to sell personalized products. In the beginning, it's actually good to just use the notes to seller in the cart page, because you don't need to add any code, any app. It's not going to slow down your website. And then if it's working, and you get sales, then it will be a good investment to pay for an app. All right, but this is a different subject. That being said, right now we're going to download some of those pictures right here. Okay, so we're going to go click on Open Image, New tab, and I'm going to save the images. Okay, I'm going to save a few images, and then we're going to build our page. So before we go create our product page, which we're going to do manually, okay, we're not going to use Oberlo, we're not going to use any of those tools. You could do that if you want to import tools from, if you want to import products from AliExpress. You could also use Pocket if you want to use import some products from this Pocket platform. But here, this is a product that I doubt is on any platform, so that's why I want to do it manually. Okay. Again, this is one method. This is the one I use mostly. All right, and this is the one that you will have to do anyway, especially if you also do print on demand. You'll have to take your own pictures, create your own page. Okay, so here, like I said before we go, you can see here today we are I think June 17. You can see here 16 June, June 15, June 15, June 15, and more. And this is amazing because it shows that people love the product and they bought a lot, and that's why they leave a lot of reviews. Okay, because not everybody leaves reviews. Again, I cover that in the product research video. So right now we can see here also we will have a bit of information here. They explain the sizes and so on. That's good. Okay, obviously that's important. You need to have different size. And we're going to indicate that in the product page, but what's more important about that is actually the product itself, okay, and how we're going to sell it. And that's the most important part of the product page in this video almost. So let's go back to our store. Okay, so we are in our store right now. We're going to leave. We're going to go back to our Shopify admin. And right now we're going to go in products. So we're going to click in products right here. So this is a test, doesn't really matter. Actually gonna delete this. There you go. So you're gonna click on add product right here. And right now you have your product page, everything, and that's how you're going to create your page. Okay. So for some reason it's in dirhams here. That's because right now I'm in Morocco, but it shouldn't be. I mean, you want it to be in dollars or your local currency. If you want to have like I don't know, like you live in Germany, you want to have a German store or an Italian store or anything. Okay, you could have euro, or you could have if you live, I don't know, in doesn't matter the country. If you have like a specific currency, yeah, feel free to use it. Most of the time I use dollars because I want to be as international as possible, and obviously I have a currency. I have like people can choose their currency. All right, so they can see the product in their own currency. The main thing is the USA is the biggest market. Usually you get more sales from the US than any other countries, and that's why it's very important to to prioritize the US. All right, so we here, okay, we're gonna add pictures now. So the size of the picture is very important. You don't want to have like a square pictures and then a rectangle picture and then a picture that is just gonna look weird. All right, you want to have some consistency. That's very, very important. Otherwise, yeah, it just it doesn't look right. Okay, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. Thankfully, and hopefully for us, I think these pictures that we just downloaded are a good size. Usually I like to have 1200 by 1200 or 1000 by 1000 or 800 by 800, you know, again depending on the size of the file. Right now, I would do the exact same thing that I've done for the pictures that I've shown you, okay, on the store with the home page. Okay, I would go on tiny PNG. I would decrease the size of each picture. I'm not going to do it now because again, don't want this video to be too long, but you get the idea. You go there, same process, you do it again, and you upload the pictures. So right now, usually if the size wouldn't be better, if the size wouldn't be the right size and I have to resize it, I will go on the Canva and I will create like a specific dimension thing. It's very easy. You can say, it says create a custom dimension picture, whatever, and you can resize your image to the size that you want. Okay, so here we're going to try with these normal images. You're going to see how it looks. So as you can see, I've added one picture and it doesn't look the way I want it to look. Okay, it doesn't look like a square, it looks like a rectangle, and I don't like that. It's all right if all of your pictures will look like this, but you're gonna have a lot of products. So either you decide that that's the size you're going to use, but usually I like to have a square just like here. Okay, I want to fill the square. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in Canva again. All right, so back on Canva, and you can see here custom dimensions. So I'm going to show you. It's going to be even easier. So I'm going to do 1200 by 1200, and I'm going to click on create new design. All right, now I'm going to upload our picture. So I just dragged and dropped it. Okay, very easy. Then you put it here. Then you do like this. You don't see all of the background anymore. I mean, it's all right. What's going on? Do we have to? Yeah, a little bit. All right. So like this is good. All right. So we have our picture right here. Okay, this is nice square. And that's it. Now it's ready. Now we hit on download like we've done before, and on PNG, and we're good to go. And you want to do this for all of your images, like I said. Then you want to go on tiny PNG. And you want to decrease the size. All right, so I'm going to do that for the rest of the pictures, and then we're going to work on the rest of the product description. All right, so as you can see now, the sizes are good. Okay, you can see it fills the square. Okay, it looks nice. So right now what I'm going to do is I want to actually, oh, I'm missing one here, so I'm going to add it. I must have this. Oh no, actually I'm not missing anything. I'm going to put this one here. Sorry about that. And these. So those are two examples, and those are the different type of woods. Okay, and that's it. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I don't want. If I had more pictures, I would. Sometimes I go up to 6, 7. Depends if you have different angles, different examples. But here, I think it's a waste of space. We know what it is. We get the idea. We don't need to do anything else here. Okay, so regarding the before we do anything, regarding the pricing, obviously this is something you need to do and check with your supplier. So let's say it's 87.92 euros, and you get a 20% discount. Okay, so let's say, I don't know, let's say you get it at around 60 euros. All right, then you could, I mean, I don't think they would sell it to you at 60 euros, especially in the beginning. They might give you a smaller discount in the beginning because they don't really know you, they don't trust you. But let's say you do get your product at 60, a total cost, let's say with shipping included of and VAT of 60 euros or $60. Okay, I like to have around 30%, between 30% and 35% profit margin. The more the better. Some products have 40%. So let's say for this one, I'm going to have around, around 25, 30 euros profit. So it's 60, and I'm gonna price it either the same price as they do, or maybe 89.99. Okay, that's what I would do for a product like this. Obviously, the more expensive it is, the more you could have like bigger profit margin. The smaller it is, it's harder, obviously. With a product like this, you can have like a 30 euros profit margin, or 25, something like that. It's reasonable. Again, you want to compete on price. You don't want to obviously have a price that is too high. But even if you're a little bit higher than them, it's all right, because you know how to market. They don't. Okay, they don't know what they're doing. They're not a single clue on what to do, and that's why they need you pretty much. So right here we're gonna say that we're gonna price it at 87 euros, because, or 89 euros, sorry, because we get the product for 60 something. All right, so we like I said, we're gonna price this 18.89. I changed from dirhams to dirhams, as you can see. Very easy to do. You go in settings, general, and then you select your currency. So yeah, 89 or 95, you could do that. All right. Cost per item, this is actually pretty good. Then you can have the profit margin you have. So let's say you pay 60, then you know that you have 29.95 profit, 33.3% profit margin. So that's what I aim for. Like I said, between 25 and 40%. 30 and 33 is really good. Okay, that's really good. Inventory, it's that if that's your own product, you actually have inventory. You don't really need to do anything here if you trust your supplier, and if you work with Etsy, and I explain how to find a trustworthy supplier, you'll be able to, you won't have to do this because they have stock, right? But if you need it, then it's here. Same thing, quantity available here, shipping, it's a physical product, weight. So usually I don't add any weight, except when I want to have a specific shipping rate. So let's say for a product I want to have free shipping, I'm going to say that the weight is 1 kilogram, and then I'm going to go in settings, shipping rate, and I'm going to say that 1 kilogram products cost are free shipping, or $5 shipping, and so on. All right. So here, you don't really need to fill any of these. Okay, variants you will, because we need variants, but that's going to be later on. Right now, we're going to work on the product description. Okay, because what's important in this video is for you to understand how to create, obviously, a store that converts, and a product page that converts, and that people really obsessed with, and they're really attracted by, and that made them buy. Okay, if you want to learn how to create variants and everything, you can find those videos on YouTube, and it's very easy, very easy to do. Like I think I've already showed a lot in this video, and unfortunately I can't show everything, unfortunately, otherwise it's going to be very, very long video, which is already is, and yeah, so I think this is like I said, if you need more information about this but can't create variants and stuff, it's all right. You don't need to you can learn by yourself on YouTube and so on. So right here we're going to work on the product description. So product description is an art. Okay, I'm not an ad copywriter, but I have some experience now. I've seen what works, I've seen what doesn't, and more importantly, I'm really good at observing people and knowing what people want and what people don't want, especially when I know the niche. Okay, like I said, it's very important. So This is the part I actually enjoyed. One of the part I enjoy the most about ecom is writing ad copy and copy in general, because you can really go super deep and learn about your customers and really learn how to seduce them. And again, this is extreme. This is key. All right. If you don't seduce your customer, they won't buy. Again, you are a drop of water in the ocean. Okay, that's what you need to understand. You need to be humble. You need to understand that you're one more store among millions of store, and you're not special. Yeah, there's nothing special about you except what you do. Okay, so if you work hard, if you follow my methods, and if you learn constantly, yeah, it will work. But again, it's not because you're excited and you just created your store and you think because you're excited and because you think you're a good person, people are going to buy it. This is not how it works. Okay, and I know a lot of people think that. They think that everybody's waiting for them. Nobody's waiting for you. Nobody's waiting for your product. Nobody's waiting for your store. All right. So okay, this was just a small parenthesis. I just wanted to explain that because it's very important. So the title, it's Engraved Wedding Song. So we can say custom engraved wedding song, or song. You don't even need engraved love song, let's say. Because let's say I don't want to do just for weddings. I want to do it like as a gift for people in general. See, like now I'm opening different opportunities and a lot of options. Okay, and we love options. You can see here, this is just for wedding. I mean, pretty not just for wedding, but this is a newlywed gift. Like obviously this because it's a wedding song, but it could be also a song like like the song of lovers when they met. We all have a song, so it could be that. Okay, so it could be both. You could write this. You could write both in the ad copy anyway. Love song is good. Okay. And that's it. So now we have the name. Okay, so again, the name has to be precise. No need to overthink it, but it needs to be precise. Now we're gonna work on the ad copy. So very simple. I like to start with a question. Okay. For example, do you love her? I actually wrote this in another video, so maybe I can write something different. So you want a question that make people think about their feelings towards their loved one. Okay, so it needs to be deep, it needs to be strong, like a strong feeling. You want really them to think about these and become emotional. So you want to question pretty much if they do or not. So you want to ask them like pretty much, do you love her from the moon and from the moon and do you love her to the moon and back? This is actually a quote I use for another video you're going to see later. This is why I want maybe to use something different. But you could say, do you have a let me think of something that we can have, like with something catchy. We could write something like life wouldn't be the same without your other half. So this could be a hook, or you could even say your other half, right? The question to make them question pretty much their relationship and really think about their feelings. Okay, obviously they love their other half, but it's just to really capture that moment and make them think about it, because what you need to think, what you need to understand, and this is really powerful, is everybody says you need to make a customer feel emotional, right? But the thing is, when people are emotional, they are willing to do things that they wouldn't do normally. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is not going to manipulate them, but you're going to influence them. And if you make them emotional, the chance of them buying is way higher. Okay, the probability of them buying is way higher than if you didn't. Okay, if they are in a cold, very cold state. So that's why you want them to think about those feelings. You want them to feel like warm and emotional and tingly. And that's when they are in this state that they will most likely buy. Okay, so again, this is not everything. If your product is not the right product, if people don't want it, if your store suck, which we take care of this because you know how to create a store now, and we're gonna finish this in the video. But obviously this is not everything, but this is extremely important. So this is one example of the hook. Another example, like I said, would be do you love her to the moon and back, for example, or him, or her or him to the moon and back. We can also find something else. Like I said, the model, the template I'm trying to follow is a question, like a hook, then like a short introduction. Okay, so like 2 lines. Maybe I talk a little bit about the products, and I also talk about the situation. So maybe since it's a wedding song, love song, I can talk a bit about that. And then I want bullet points where I'm going to talk about first the product, pretty much why they should buy it. Okay, not just describe the product, but why they should buy it. And then also a bit of information about the product, so maybe the size, the different woods, and so on. All right, but what matters the most is actually why they need to buy it. And you need to think about how you need to make them think about how they will feel and how their other half will feel with the gift. And that's what you need to tell them. You say, like, that pretty much the other half is going to love them even more for them buying the gift, that is going to make them stronger, that is going to like show your love to your other half, like something like those strong sentences. Obviously you don't want to be you don't want to sound cliche or cheesy. Okay, so you have to be careful with your words, but you get the idea. Then we're gonna work on the introduction. Okay, so this custom engraved love song is the perfect gift to relive, or to beautiful memories. All right, so that's, again, I'm doing this on the spot, guys. Okay, so you could do more research. You could go on Google. You could actually go here on Etsy and see what people are saying. If people are saying something about the product, I mean, they say it looks beautiful, but they don't say anything special. Let's see. You to my husband. Well, not much information here, but we know obviously that people love it. And like we saw that probably a lot of women actually buying these. I mean, men could buy these as well, but I think a lot of women might buy these for their husband and for themselves. So, love songs are perfect is gift to relive beautiful memories. And again, this is in bold. Okay, usually I like it to be shorter. Okay, so we might come back to it and work on it a bit. So now I'm gonna have some bullet points right here, and now I'm gonna start here. Okay, so if you are running a discount, you could have here, you could do 50% or let's say 30% off. For the next 48 hours. Here you have now you would say something about the product, about again, about why they should buy it, what it would do, pretty much. So show your love to Show your love to a special someone in your life. You can even rewrite what you wrote here. Okay, relive beautiful memories. The hell? Okay, there we go. Beautiful memories. Let me see what else we could say about this. Again, you can read what they say here and take some inspiration from it. Perfect gift for birthdays, anniversaries. If you write it like this, not sure, but very beautiful birthday, anniversaries. And what else did they say here? Series, wedding. All right, so life wouldn't be the same without your other half, right? This is the perfect gift. It's the perfect, or maybe the perfect occasion. The perfect gift to relieve beautiful memories. Show you love to special someone in your life. Really beautiful memories. Perfect gift for birthdays. See what I'm doing here? I'm not talking about a product yet, just yet. I don't really care about that. I'm just talking about how it's going to make them feel and why they should buy it. All right. So wedding, and here maybe I might add another one. So this is a very simple way to write product descriptions. Okay, nothing crazy, nothing. It takes a bit of time, but nothing like it's not going to take you 2 days to do this, and it's very effective. Okay, very simple, very short, but very effective. Then there's other ways to do this. Obviously, if you're using like a landing page builder, like I've shown in other videos, you could create with Shogun or other platforms. You could create like a landing page and then have different pictures, do like a more elaborate page. But for Shopify, this is good. This is what usually works extremely well for myself and for my students. So this is great, and this is usually what I have on my stores when I run my Pinterest ads. Okay, and people converse really well to that. So perfect gift for birthdays and anniversary. We're gonna come back to this now. We're gonna talk a bit about the product itself. So I'm gonna say, for example, materials or wood type. So it's maple, cherry, or walnut. Okay, and I like to highlight the beginning of this, the importance of the first few words that are important in the sentence, right? So I'm going to have like show your love, relieve, like beautiful, or relieve. Just like to have 2 words, but it doesn't matter. Perfect gift, wood type. So don't mix them up, okay? You start with saying why people need the product, why they should buy it, why would make their life better, and then talk about the product itself. So wood type, maybe the size as well. That's if you don't have tabs. If you have like a tabs, actually you can use tabs in this theme right here. The Beautify theme. But right now I'm just showing you with, you can do that with any theme anyway, and you could have this directly on the product page. So size, and let me see if they say ITP. Okay, so it's this apparently. That's the size. All right. That's description of the product plus why people should buy it. Now you could add a few more. Okay, right now again you could spend a lot of time doing these to make sure that it's perfect. You can come back to them and change it. This is like good base. Okay, we can start with this. Now we have enough information for people to be interested. Then if you have different type of shipping, you could also tell people here. They're gonna know at checkout. But I like to have, for example, shipping here. If I have fast shipping, I'm gonna say what happened here? So I'm gonna here, and I'm gonna do, for example, fast shipping. All right, then I'm going to take this and I'm going to write, for example, 2 5 days, 2 5 days. Business days. That's here. I have this. Okay, if you have two options, you can write different options: fast shipping, and then you can do fast shipping, and then you can write, for example, 5.95. And then you can have free shipping. Seven, 10 business days. You can also add an emoticon here, so you can have like you can go on Emojipedia and look for some emoticons and have like a heart, like heart here, earth, or maybe like a truck as well. You could do this. Let me see now. So okay, so we're good to go. Okay, now you have a good product description. Again, you can tweak it, you can make it even better. Okay, I think this, like I said, I think before we finish this, I'd like to improve that because I'm not a big fan of this. So let me think. I'm gonna come up with something better. Actually, I'm going to use the same code that I used before because it's fine, and you could use it as well. So do you love him to the moon and back? I like this one more than the other. It's short, it's straight to the point, and it's a real question, so it will really make people think and make people feel emotional. Okay, so right now you have a good product description. Okay, you have something that's good. You can work on it. You can add a few more bullet points as well. You could talk about maybe that moment when they had their first song. You could talk maybe more about the wedding if you want to focus on that. Maybe if you actually see after you run ads on Pinterest, you see that people, for example, you realize that it's people that are married that are buying those products. How can you know that? Like, for example, you're targeting weddings, or you're targeting people that are married, and you see that those people buy more than girlfriends and like people that are just girlfriends and boyfriends. Then you can really redo your product description and focus more on weddings and husbands and wives. Okay, right now we're keeping it wide just to have, you know, different options, different possibilities, but then you can always go back to it. And again, this is never a finished product. You can always go back and improve it, and that's what I do. Okay, and that's how you get better, and that's how you really scale. Okay, you really like get more precise and more specific, because you get more data, you get more information about your potential customer. Right now we don't know anything, so we need to do like a base product, just to see a base product description, just to see how people are going to react, and then we adjust. All right, so here we have our description right here. Okay, I'm just gonna actually add a few so we can have airplane, for example. So I'm gonna have this here, fast shipping. Then I'm gonna have, for example, a truck. I'm gonna have a delivery truck. Copy, and then I'm gonna have it right here. You could also add a moon emoji right here, like this. Okay, this is nice. You don't want too many emojis, otherwise it's just gonna look weird. But like this, it looks clean. I like it. Okay, this is good. So let's finish the product page real quick. Actually, we're going to try to do that, you know, the right way. So let's say we're gonna add variants, you know, because obviously we have variants, like I said. So we have wood type, if I believe select the material. So we're gonna type wood type. It's not really material, so it's wood type. And another option is what is it? It's print fonts. Okay, so print font right here. There you go. So separate option with a comma. So we have I think it's walnuts, cherry, and what was it? Maple, and print font we have print no, it's style. Actually, what is it, right? Print font? No, it's, yeah, style. So we have print font and unwritten font. Okay. So here, actually, I'm just gonna walnut, cherry, maple. That's it. So here we have the same price for all of them. You can change the price. We're not gonna do anything, okay? We're not gonna change anything, but you could, if you want. Obviously change the price if it's more expensive or not. This is very easy to do, so no need to show you that. And that's it. So we have a good product description here. Let's see how it looks on our store. Okay, so we're going to actually also create a collection, because this is homepage. So let's actually create a collection. We're gonna call it create collection, and we're gonna name it I'll do this. So this is engraved custom gifts. Okay, so custom gifts, that's it. Um, all right, save manual, okay, like this, and then we're gonna go back to products. We're gonna add this to our collection right here. Custom gift, and we click on save. Right now we're gonna go back to our store and let's see how it looks. Okay, so customize. Oh, that's not, my bad. It's here, customize. My store right here. Okay, good. So right now we have, let's see the featured product. We're gonna have the collection. We're gonna select custom gifts right here. There we go, and this is gonna appear. Obviously you want at least 4 or 5 products, okay, but already it looks pretty nice. You have this, you have your featured product right here, okay, you have your blog and the rest of your store. So very clean, very nice. Now let's click on the product page. Let's see how it looks. All right, so you can see we have the nice logo here, Size University, custom engraved love song. Okay, so we have the walnut right here, cherry maple, the print font and handwritten font. Okay, we have the nice square pictures. Okay, so they are really nice. Actually, we can go back to this. It's gonna be easier. Yeah, we have all the nice pictures, and we have our nice let's put a description here. So you can see it looks very nice. Do you love him out in the moon and back? It's going to raise the perfect gift to really beautiful memories. Boom, all the bullet points and the fast shipping. Again, you can improve this. You can make it better. You can make it longer as well. You know, you could have like a really talk about I cover this in other videos, how to do long ad copy. So really, this is more short ad copy, meaning we keep it short and straight to the point. Long ad copy will be like you tell a story to people with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Okay, so maybe you would talk about to them about when they met their first their loved one, how they felt, and you really like go deep and explain stuff. So this is another way to do it. Okay, I explained this in other videos, but this is a great place to start if you don't want to invest too much time in it in the beginning because you're not sure about product. This is a great way to start. You have a very clean product page right here, very simple but very effective. All right. So here we have our page. We are in the product page thing here. Okay, so I didn't show you that before because obviously we were talking about the home page. So right now this is actually a good thing to talk about. So we have product page, we have product recommendations right here. Obviously right now we don't have any product whatever, but we do have we do need testimonials. So another thing that you absolutely need when building a store is actually reviews. So you need to use an app called Looks. Okay, you can download that app and then you can ask your friends to leave some reviews if you're launching a store. Obviously you won't have any customers. If you have customers, then obviously you're gonna have reviews, and you can use those as testimonials. Those will always stay there, okay, in every single page, and the reviews will appear here, and they will be specific to each product. Okay, so you want both. You want reviews and you want testimonials. So here we're gonna have different testimonials as well right here, and that's it. Okay, you want 3 or 4 or 5, and it's very simple to use. You click here on testimonials, as you can see, and you can delete a few if you want right here, and you can add the name of the person and the text, right? So that's it for testimonials. Again, we're not going to write them here because I don't have any, because this is obviously a test store, but you get the idea. So what I want to have for a product page, something that I would add with this theme, is the sticky add to cart. So this is when it's going to be like this. The add to cart button is going to follow the button. Okay, so this is something I would do if I were you with this theme. You can buy the add-on, and have it. Okay, this is a great, this is really good, and especially on mobile, because most people will buy on mobile. This is very, very effective. All right. Now that being said, we're gonna save this, and we're gonna go on. Let's say we're gonna go actually on the cart page. I want to see what we could do on the cart page. I'm gonna tell you a few things that we'll do to finish this up. Okay. So we have the cart right here. Cart is empty, obviously. All right. So let's go back to how we were before. Product pages. You're gonna add to. I don't know if you actually can do that in this. Oh, you can. Okay, good. So here you can see we have the cart page, team settings. So in this part, obviously you can change the colors, typography, social media, favicon. Favicon is the little logo you're gonna have in the website browser, up. You have the advanced settings right here. So this is enable to sticky header. That's like, you have to play around with it. Okay, we're not gonna have time to show you obviously everything, but you want to play around with it. It's very simple to use. My goal here in this video is to show you how the store should look pretty much, and then after you can always improve and do certain things. But if your store looks like what I'm showing you right now, you're gonna have a store that converts, the store that can make you a lot of money. Okay, so now we're gonna go to actually the cart page. So it's here, text and checkout. You can see we have the let's go back to, where are we now? Cart page. All right, so for the cart page, you want to go in cart right here. Okay, and here you can see it's a drawer. So a drawer looks good on desktop because it almost looks like a page. You see, like that's pretty much the same thing. For desktop, I prefer page. So usually I go for page and not drawer. Okay, but again, it doesn't matter which one you're using. It's not going to make a huge difference, to be honest. Okay, so you can use both without any issue. You can see here it's going to be a page. There you go. So for the cart page right here, this is very nice, clean. You have 2 buttons here. This is great. Okay, that's one of the feature with the Shopify theme, and this is actually without any add-on. And here I would add a timer, okay, just to say that we keep your order for a few minutes or whatever. This is good. Okay, you can have this from the Shopify add-on menu. You select the add-on. Then it's going to appear in theme settings here, theme settings, and you can activate it. Click on, and then it's going to work. Okay, here taxes and shipping calculated at checkout. If you're not charging shipping, I usually advise on removing it. You can go on Shopify and you go in checkout language option, and you can change all of these. You can change this and write, for example, free shipping or fast shipping instead. Okay, because here you have fast shipping. Let's say you have free shipping here. You can't have taxes and shipping calculated at checkout here. It will look weird, right? So yeah, that's it, guys, for the cart page. Regarding the checkout page, the only thing is you want to have the same colors, because sometimes the colors are different. So let's see what's in the checkout page, if we can have a look. I think you actually have to do this within, I mean, you have to add your logo, obviously, here. Okay, so we add the logo right here, and see, there you go. See, that's the one I'm talking about. Here you have the colors of the old thing. That's not what we want. So we're gonna go in colors here. We're gonna take again the code right here. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go to where the checkout, and we're gonna change this right here again. So that's the mistake I see a lot of beginners make. They forget the checkout page, and you have different colors. It's not gonna make or break a business, but it is important because it's consistency. It's sign of consistency. Okay. So that's it here. Okay, we have, I mean, it's pretty much good to go. You can see now it's going to look different. There you go. And yeah, guys, that's it. That's it for now. Let's actually, I'm gonna finish. I've just got a few products to this theme just to show you how it's gonna look on the homepage when it's completely finished. And I see you in a sec. All right, so this is our finished store. Okay, so you can see the beautiful homepage that we created. The featured products. So I've added related products. Obviously, you want different products. I mean, products that sales. Okay, and you can find those following my product research method. You can see how clean and how nice it looks. Then you have the blog section. Then you have our subscribe and get 20% off. And then you have the three guarantees. Okay, actually there's an issue here. Premium products, fast shipping, and so on. And then on the product page, you have, like we shown before, you actually have the testimonials as well. So you can see here, that's what we've done. And you may also like with the similar products, this obviously you can customize. Here you have this testimonials. And here you have a store that is ready, okay? With a store like this, you can make great money. Okay, so please, you see now with this video how simple it is. I see a lot of beginners are confused with how to make their stores and asking for store reviews in a lot of different groups. This is not necessary. Okay, if you watch this video, you are lucky. Now you know how to create a store. You don't need to ask anybody to review your store. You don't need to ask for any advice. This is how a store should look like. Okay, and that's the kind of store that will bring you a lot of money. Okay, again, of course, you need to have the right products, you need to have the right supplies, and so on. This is a different subject, and you also have the right marketing. But you are covered in this course for that as well. But of course, the store is the first part of this business, and it's the base, it's the backbone of the business. Obviously, you need to have a strong website, and this is it. All right, this is it. And that's what it is, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video. Take care.